1 versus 2 situation here on Search and Destroy. Mitch finds one guy, 1 versus 1, 30 seconds left, ticking down, almost 30 seconds. Mitch must get the bomb, but yet it's dropped in one of the worst possible places on the map, in between both the bombs underneath the bridge. He's a sitting duck out here in the middle. Is he going to be able to clutch this? 20 seconds left, and he finds a guy and turns on a Mitchell for the win, and Mitchell's team wins 4-2. Let's watch that again in instant replay. Hey guys, this is Mitch, one of my Game Battles friends. You saw him in one of my previous videos. This is going to be a Team Scrim Moab he pulled off, coming at you.
Watch it peel back.
What's going on, guys? My name is xFreeedo, also known as the self-proclaimed king of Game Battle shoutcasting commentary. That's what I was just doing in that last little clip there. This is going to be kind of shoutcasting, kind of commentary, a little bit mixed. We'll call it shout commentary or shoutmentry, or I don't know. I haven't really thought that through. Sorry, I just thought of that on the fly. Maybe that sucks. But what I want to do in this video, first of all, show off this Moab. Okay, he got a Moab and a Team Scrim. So what's a Team Scrim? Well, it's not an official Game Battles match, but it's two teams trying their hardest in Game Battle settings. There you go. And Mitch just shit on a kid there. That was some slick little jump to prone movement action. I'm putting these little titles on the screen in order to help me, or help myself remind me to mention things, as well as explain what's going on in little visual. So what I'm saying there, main Slayer, okay? This is his job as the main Slayer on this map, Lockdown. If you can control this hallway on Lockdown, you more or less control the game. And right there, that we're going to see that later, he does that constantly whenever the flag's being pulled past him. He trails the flag. And what that means is he's playing main Slayer here. Okay, which means he's taking the most relevant power position on the map away from the other team and controlling it for his team. But that doesn't mean he doesn't play the objective. The idea of a Slayer in pub matches, it's kind of skewed because there's so many players. You have six teammates, or 5 teammates and you really can go wherever you want and be relevant. But here in a 4v4, so there again, trails the flag, comes up with the guy that kills the OBJ, and he scores with it. Smart play, it just smart fundamentals right there. When you only have 3 teammates, your responsibility as a Slayer is a little bit larger. But that also means you can't just willy-nilly go wherever you want and slay, quote-unquote. You have to control the most important areas. Now, if they were losing the battle in center, they were going to have to pull the flag elsewhere. More than likely, everyone pulls it through Mannequin. But you want to control the easiest route and capture the flag. Why make your guy run farther than he has to? So Mitch's job here as the main Slayer, as he jumps out for one time, but he loops around for whatever reason he felt like doing it. But for the most part, you're going to see him controlling the center hallway. The reason being, it's the fastest area from one flag to the next. Now, here's another MLG smart play. He was in a gunfight there against 2 guys. He saw one, injured him, and then he was one shot. He had a teammate moving up in front of him. Let your teammate go. There's no reason why he had to contest a gunfight when he was full red. That could have got him killed. In any competitive shooter, and especially when you have guys with laser beam aim, though this other team gets smacked, as you can see in this clip, they still have decent shots. They're an unorganized team. Mitch was scrimming them. It was his whole team, actually. And it just goes to show you, in game battles and in competitive style, if you're not organized and you're not doing the jobs you're going to need to do, you're going to be beat by a better team. That's what's nice about this bare bones style, game battles style of gameplay. Good players win. For the most part. I mean, you know, there is BS here and there, and then he just picks up a 3-piece right there. Pretty much kills a guy at every single corner of the map. And that's exactly how he wanted to play that. The reason why you want to float back to your back stairs, that's ADOM right there, as he did to cover the flag, is because the easy spawn for them to fall into, and the spawn you want them to fall into, is that hallway on the left. So therefore, more than likely, they're going to be pushing your flag through the stairs, and you should always rotate back with the flag for the cap. As I said, he trails the flag. Now, normally Mitch doesn't even slay like this. I've seen him more or less play OBJ non-stop. Now, right here, he picks up a smart play here as well. Look how he utilizes this line of sight, and this is why this is the only relevant place for him to really be this entire game. This hallway controls every access point to the rest of the map. He can see everything from this standpoint. He can see over ledge. He can look over burning and see the church, and come back to hallway when he needs to. Now here, he doesn't need this gunfight right now. He just needs to keep that other guy away while his flag carrier comes through the back end. He played that completely smart. That's exactly what you want to do. He could challenge it if he wanted to, but there was no reason and no time-sensitive need to push it. So he waited for the other guy to make a mistake, threw his stun to check. Now right here, goes balls deep, even though he's on a Moab streak, just to clear out the hallway for the hell of it. But before, his guy had the flag, and all he had to do is wait on the guy in hallway. That was the only guy that was going to contest that flag run. Smart plays. So I'm hoping this video can kind of give you a taste. I fast forward through a ton of it that got kind of slow. Try to keep it to the relevant points that I wanted to discuss. If you're not familiar with game battles or competitive style, hopefully we can start to see this gun-on-gun, skill-based, team-orientated gameplay out of Black Ops 2 in this ranked system. I, for one, am stoked about the live streaming shoutcasting capabilities that is supposed to be present. I don't know if that's for anybody or just for sanctioned shoutcasters, but either way, I'm on YouTube just like everybody else, put on my pants leg one leg at a time, growing my channel and see what I can do with it. This was they rolled this other team. This is basically a pub stomp. But the point is, you can see how it took him 10 minutes of gameplay here just to drop this Moab. That's why it's so much harder to drop a Moab in this style of gameplay, because he really could have died at any of these points. Any of the flags that he helped contest, he could have easily died. I've never seen, even in a team scrim, I've never seen a Moab. I think this is pretty novelty. Interesting. Don't ever expect another Moab in GB or team scrim ever. I'm sure guys have done it. Pro players have probably scraped a random GB team, but you know what I'm saying. Dropping that 30 bomb, that's what they say when you drop a 30, but this way he actually dropped a big 30 bomb, the big Moab 30 bomb. My name is Freedo. I don't do outros.